You've been married for 28 years. You decide to surprise your wife at her high-powered CEO job with her favorite latte and a homemade sandwich because she's been working those endless 12 and 14-hour days again. You walk into the sleek downtown office building, heart a little nervous but full of love. You tell the security guard you're there to see your wife. He looks at you, pauses, and then laughs. Not a small chuckle, but a real, bewildered laugh that echoes off the marble walls. "Sir," he says, still smiling, like it's the funniest thing he's heard all week. "I see your husband every single day. Matter of fact, there he is right now, coming back from the parking garage." You turn around. A tall, confident man in an expensive charcoal suit is striding through the lobby like he owns the place. Perfectly styled dark hair, polished shoes, the kind of presence that commands respect without saying a word. The guard greets him warmly. "Afternoon, Mr. Harlan. My name is Mark Thompson. I'm 57 years old, and in that single moment, my entire 28-year marriage shattered like glass. If you're watching this right now, stick with me until the very end. The twists, the hidden truths, and the shocking discoveries that kept unfolding. They get darker and more unbelievable. And when you finish, drop your city in the comments. I read every single one. Let's see how far this story reaches. But first, let me take you back. Because what happened that day was only the beginning. Elena and I met almost 30 years ago at a mutual friend's backyard barbecue. She was this brilliant, ambitious young analyst with fire in her eyes and big dreams. I was the steady accountant who loved numbers because they never lied. We seemed perfect together. She climbed the corporate ladder at lightning speed. I built a reliable accounting practice that let me support her and be there for our 2 kids. We bought a charming red brick colonial, planted a garden together every spring, raised our children who are now thriving adults. On the surface, we had the marriage everyone envied. Lately, though, the late nights had become constant. Elena was CEO of Apex Dynamics, a fast-growing tech firm. Board meetings, client crises, emergency strategy sessions filled her days. She'd text me almost every evening. "Running late again, honey. Don't wait up. Love you." I trusted her completely. Why wouldn't I? We had history. We had built a life. That Thursday in October started normally enough. Elena rushed out the door without her usual coffee, looking stressed and distant. I wanted to brighten her day. I made her favorite turkey avocado sandwich on fresh sourdough, picked up a vanilla latte from our neighborhood spot, and drove downtown. The autumn leaves glowed gold and crimson. The air felt crisp and full of possibility. I parked in visitor spots, took a deep breath, and entered the gleaming glass lobby with the brown bag and coffee. High ceilings, modern art, everything screaming success. Behind the desk was William, the guard. "Good afternoon," I said warmly. "I'm here to see Elena Reynolds. I'm her husband, Mark." William looked up. His smile faltered into confusion, then amusement. He chuckled. "You're Mrs. Reynolds' husband?" "Yes," I said, holding up the bag. "Figured I'd surprise her with lunch. She's been swamped." Then came the laugh that froze my blood. "Sir, I'm sorry, but I see your husband every single day. He just stepped out 10 minutes ago to grab files from his car. There he is now." I turned slowly. Victor Harlan walked back in, mid-40s, sharp suit, effortless confidence. He nodded at William. "Afternoon, Bill. Elena needs those quarterly reports ASAP." My hands went ice cold around the coffee. Victor Harlan, her vice president for 3 years. The name I'd heard casually. Victor crushed that presentation. Or Victor and I stayed late closing the deal. Always innocent in my mind. William glanced between us, puzzled. Mr. Harlan here is the one married to her. At least that's how it's always been. The word slammed into me. Married. Present tense. Real. Victor's eyes locked on mine. No shock, just cold recognition. He knew exactly who I was. But what I did next surprised even me, and it set off a chain of discoveries I never saw coming. I forced a calm smile. You must be Victor. Elena's mentioned you. I'm Mark, an old family friend. Just dropping this off. Thank you for staying through every twist and cliffhanger in this story. It was hard to share, but healing too. If it hit home, like, subscribe, and share. Drop your city below. I read them all. From bustling cities to quiet towns. Let's see how far this reaches. Take care of your heart. Trust your gut. And remember, sometimes walking away from a double life is the strongest, most loving thing you can do for yourself.